I took my last drive-in from home to Harpo Studios this morning to do an Oprah show. I've done it thousands of times with the anticipation of knowing that you all would be here, audience. And today is the last time, so the drive was a little different. Of course, I'll have my Harpo team here doing shows for OWN. To all the tweeters who are asking me what's going to happen to the Harpo team, the answer is the team stays, Harpo stays, the building stays. But today was a different kind of drive into work. As I've been saying to my staff all season, we get to land this plane today. Wheels are down. We can see the runway. Everybody who works here at Harpo considers it a gift to have been able to serve all of you, our viewers. I've said many times I have the best team in TV, and it's not just because they're great at what they do, not just because they work 17-hour days, but it's because we all here are aligned with the vision of service to you, our viewers. So Harpo family, thank you for your love and your loyalty on this trip we've all had of a lifetime. People often ask me, what is the secret to the success of the show? How have we lasted 25 years? I non-jokingly say, my team and Jesus. Because nothing but the hand of God has made this possible for me. For all of you who get riled up when I mention God and you want to know which God am I talking about, I'm talking about the same one you talk about. I'm talking about the Alpha and Omega, the omniscient, the omnipresent, the ultimate consciousness, the source, the force, the all of everything there is, the one and only G-O-D. That's what I'm talking about. I know I've never been alone, and you haven't either. And I know that that presence, that flow, some people call it grace, is working in my life at every single turn. And yours too, if you let it in. It's closer than your breath, and it is yours for the asking. How do I know this? Well, for that one teeny little sperm of Vernon Winfrey, hitting that egg of Vernita Lee, in the one time they were together under the trees in Mississippi, and voila, out popped me. From Mississippi to this moment with you, I know what a miracle that is. I have felt the presence of God my whole life. Even when I didn't have a name for it, I could feel the voice bigger than myself speaking to me. And all of us have that same voice. Be still and know it. You can acknowledge it or not. You can worship it or not. You can praise it. You can ignore it. Or you can know it. Know it. Mm-hmm. It's always there, speaking to you and waiting for you to hear it. In every move, in every decision, I wait and I listen. Ooh. I'm still. I wait and listen for the guidance that's greater than my meager mind. The only time I've ever made mistakes is when I didn't listen. So what I know is God is love. And God is life. And your life is always speaking to you. First in whispers. And a whisper in your life feels like, that's odd. Or, that doesn't make no sense.
You gotta listen to him.
Or, is that right? It's subtle, those whispers. And if you don't pay attention to the whispers, it gets louder and louder and louder. It's like getting thumped upside the head, like my grandmother used to do, thump you upside the head. You don't pay attention to that, it's like getting a brick upside your head. You don't pay attention to that, the whole brick wall falls down. That's the pattern that I've seen in my life, and it's played out over and over again on this show. And so I ask you, what are the whispers in your life right now? What's whispering to you? And will you hear it? Your life is speaking to you. What is it saying?